Good morning. This is HawkTV for Virtual Wednesday, April 7th, 2021. Today is a D-Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today's spotlight is on Jovita Idar, a Mexican-American journalist, activist, and suffragist who crossed the border to serve as a nurse during the Mexican Revolution. She founded and became the first president of La Liga Femenil Mexicoista, a feminist organization that provided education for Mexican-American students. Here's an announcement from Student Council on this week's Amazon card winner. Now, in addition to being Virtual Wednesday, it's also the little-known Make Mrs. Rafferty Happy Wednesday. So to make Mrs. Rafferty Happy Wednesday, we're going to prepare for Patton's author visit with Neal Shusterman. Today, join Mrs. Rafferty on every Wednesday in April for a book talk about his book, Dry. Meeting today is at 11 a.m. in Miss Rafferty's Zoom room. You don't have to have read the book to join, but copies of the book are available in Patton's library. Hey, let's talk yearbook. The Patton yearbook this year, it's going to be a one-of-a-kind publication because it's been a one-of-a-kind year. It's a limited edition collection of stories and events from the school year, and time's running out to reserve your copy. The yearbook's just $40, but the deadline to order is May 1st, and there'll probably be very few additional copies after they're sold. So make sure you get going and get ordering your yearbook by May 1st. Visit the Patton website or the announcements page to order. Today's Wednesday, so it's Reading Olympics Day. It's our second to last practice this week. Today from 11 to 11:30, Miss Wilson's Zoom room. Contact Miss Wilson if you have any questions. And don't forget, the Sport and Conditioning Club for 6th graders started this week. It's going to be Mondays and Wednesdays, 3 to 4:30 p.m. You have to sign up on Family ID to participate. And again, just to mention about masks, when you guys are outside taking mask breaks, that's great. You may take your mask off outside, but only when you are at least 6 feet apart. If for some reason you are closer than 6 feet, you can't take your mask off even if you're outside. Thanks, guys. And again, a reminder, at the end of the day, make sure we're checking into advisory. Those bus riders, you need to wait in advisory after you check in until your grade level is called. The buses are coming earlier, so it's really not that long a time. Just hustle back to advisory, check in, and we'll be dismissing as soon as we can. So as we said yesterday, this week is Autism Awareness, Autism Awareness Month, and Friday, April 2nd, was World Autism Awareness Day. So we're going to move it to this Friday, April 9th. So we're asking everybody to wear blue this Friday. And here's some more information about Autism Awareness Month.
We are all different, and that's wonderful. Some differences are easy to see. Height, hairstyle, eye color, and so on. Other differences can't be seen. Our favorite foods, fears, or special skills. Interestingly, the way we see the world is also different. For instance, what do you see in this drawing? Most people see a duck, but some of you might have seen a rabbit. Whichever you saw, you are correct. This is just a trick drawing to show you that all brains work differently. The brain is your body's computer. It works differently for all of us and controls how you learn. That's why we are all good at different things. How you feel, which is why we all feel different emotions. And how you communicate. Sometimes the brain is connected in such a way it affects the senses and how we perceive and read situations and interactions. This is known as autism. Many people have autism, so it's likely you already know someone who is autistic. And for this reason, it's useful to know a little bit about autism. The special wiring inside an autistic brain can sometimes make the person good at tasks we may find difficult, such as mathematics, drawing, or music. It can also do the opposite, and activities we find too easy are incredibly difficult to them, such as making friends. The senses constantly send information to your brain about your surroundings and other people. However, when a person's brain and its senses don't communicate well, the brain can become overwhelmed and confused, affecting how they see the world. Picture yourself walking down the street. This is how an autistic brain may experience the same walk. Scary, isn't it? Sadly, in many cases, the person can't say out loud how they feel. So even though there's chaos going on in their heads, they seem okay on the outside, unable to ask for help. We all develop behaviors to help us feel calm in uncomfortable situations. We may look away, hug ourselves, chew our fingernails, fidget, bite our lips, and so on. Equally, autistic people develop behaviors that help them cope with these intense moments. These actions may seem unusual, but they're just their way to feel calm. When they happen, it means they are having a hard time. The kind thing to do is not to give them an even harder time by getting cross, ignoring them, or mocking them. Remember, just because a PlayStation can't read an Xbox game, it doesn't mean it's broken. People with autism need friends who are willing to take the time to know them. With good communication and plenty of patience, everyone would be better off. People with autism are not ill or broken. They simply have a unique view of the world. And with a little support from their friends, they might just be able to share that view with us. Autism can make amazing things happen.
Okay, so as we said, April is Autism Awareness Month, and we'll be celebrating our differences and bringing awareness about autism. And each week we'll share some facts about autism, and you can support this by wearing blue this Friday, and we'll have more information in the weeks to come. Well, today's Virtual Wednesday, so it looks like it's time for some virtual shout-outs. FTC robotics team, the Green Lemons, qualified for the Eastern Pennsylvania League tournament, which starts April 7th. Hey, that's today. Currently, the team ranks 3rd place in Eastern PA and 6th place in the entire state. Also, the team is looking for new members of any ages who are interested in robotics. If you're interested, you can contact Jeremy Zhu, and you can see his email. There it is. There's Jeremy. So if you want to reach out to him, if you've got interest in robotics, send him an email. The following students took part in the Chester County Science Fair, and they took awards as well. So 3rd place was Anshul Kalur in botany. 3rd place, David Chen in physics. 3rd place, Avi and Ansh Kapoor in the team project. 2nd place was Kira Tolbert in consumer science, and she'll be moving on to the Del Val Science Fair. 2nd place was Emma Lee in engineering, and she'll be moving on to Del Val Science Fair. Ishita Saxena in math finished 2nd place, also moving on to the science fair. About some 1st place finishes from Anand Shah in microbiology and heading to the Del Val Fair. Daniel Miller and Varun Joshi, 1st place in the team project, heading to the Del Val Science Fair. And 1st place, best of division, Shiva Maheshwari. Great job, everybody. That's a fantastic job in representing Patton. That's 14 projects that went to the fair. 9 of the 14 took awards, and 6 of them going on to Del Val. Way to go, Patton. Today's Wednesday, so all chorus rehearsal. And the Avengers Group Orchestra rehearsal will be today from 9 to 9:40 a.m. And the Vocal Men's Ensemble rehearsal, as well as the Dreamers Group Orchestra rehearsal, will take place at 9:45 to 10:25. And as always, visit the Patton website announcements page if you missed anything that you need to know about here, including the video. And including the birthdays. Happy birthday, April 7th, Riley Davis, Rayon Enver, Derek Hahn, Razan Raza, Ethan Wang, and Mrs. Esberg. Happy birthday, everybody. That's all for today. We'll see you tomorrow for another HawkTV. Have a great day.